Hey guys, Estelle back here bringing you another late night recording. I think it's 2 o'clock in the morning here and I can't sleep as usual since it's so hot as balls in my apartment. I thought I'd finish up my last video that I have in my library before I have to go back out and grab some more vids, capture some more. A couple things I want to hit upon. First and foremost, I think everybody seems to know, if you don't know, the big news that that's coming out of the whole Modern Warfare 3 camp. Looks like that they are going to have a monthly subscription for their Elite multiplayer subscription. Now, I'm not saying multiplayer is going to cost money. You can still be able to play multiplayer like we're playing it now, but there will be added things that you will not have access to unless you pay for it on this monthly subscription. Shouldn't be something new. This is something that we've heard about, I think, all the way from Modern Warfare 2, that Activision was trying to come up with a way to have monthly subscriptions for their games, since they saw the success of the game and they realized that they're missing out on so much capital because they never required monthly subscription, and they're trying to find a way to do that, and they believe they found it. What's going to be tied to this monthly subscription looks like those downloadable maps. Like we'll get, like in Thursday for PS3 players, we'll have a new map pack that will sounds like will cost a monthly subscription. I would assume it wouldn't cost $15 and then the monthly subscription like it costs $15 now. I'm sure if you just pay it, you'll have it, which means two things. First off, I would assume they'll already have downloadable maps already ready to go when the game is launched. Secondly, these maps better be damn well much better than any maps that we've ever played on. I can't think of one map that I've played on all 3 games that I would say, you know what, I wouldn't mind paying a monthly subscription to play on this map. There isn't one. And I fear that the quality of maps that we've had so far will be pretty much at the level of Black Ops, or not succeed Modern Warfare 2's maps, which are great maps and all, but honestly, can you see yourself paying a monthly subscription to play those things? I mean, just think about it. Within 6 months of this monthly subscription, you would have paid roughly, 4 or 5 times that of what the original cost of the map packs are. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate and play the other side. If they take this monthly subscription and money that they make from it, which they won't do this 100% wise, but if they put 100% of that money that they make back into this game, then Modern Warfare 3, you know what, I have no problem with it. You know, upgrading the maps, solving these problems and things like that. They better not have any problems with the game bug-wise if they're doing this monthly subscription. And these maps, I would assume you would get more maps more frequently if you have a monthly subscription. Maybe instead of getting only maybe 2 map packs a game, in the length of the game, you might see 4 or 5, or they'll just release map by map by map by map when it comes out. That could be interesting. I am fearful about this, like Woody is a little bit. I don't think it's going to take very well unless my predictions are completely 100% wrong. But we'll see. I'm curious, but very, very skeptical of this whole thing. Now, let's talk about what the money issue. What it sounds like, it's not going to cost more than Netflix is. Netflix now is $8 a month. I thought they upped it to $9, but maybe they got it back down to $8. Anyways, they're saying it's not going to cost more than that. And if it is $7.99 or $7 a month, I think that's way too much money. I could see $3 a month. And even then, that might be too much, because basically only people are going to be getting that they want from the subscription, honestly, are just these maps. And paying, $7, $8 a month to play 4 or 5 new maps, this doesn't seem worth it to me. But we'll see. I'll leave it at that. I don't know any much more about that. I just wanted to pass on the information, pay it forward. One guy releases it, I'll release it to my subs, who will release it to someone else. Keep going, so everybody is informed about these new developments that are coming out with the game. So that's what I've learned so far. I want to get into another topic that can go back into Modern Warfare 3, and I just want to talk about the perks. I've heard that there are skeptical lists of new perks that are coming out. Obviously, nothing confirmed at this point. I haven't seen what that list is. Some of my friends have. I didn't get a chance to catch that list yet. but I'm anxious to see what kind of perks they are contemplating in the new Modern Warfare 3 game. And which leads me to my next point of, you know, since Black Ops has now been out, you know, for as long as it has been, and we're starting to get into the twilight of the game, you know, roughly around summertime, mid to early summer, people start thinking of the next game that's coming out in November, and just like it is right now with Modern Warfare 3. And I'm just trying to think, what are your if you could pick one perk that we've had in this game, it could be any of the old ones too, with Black Ops, which one has been your most favorite and most valuable one to have? I remember Modern Warfare 2, for me, it was Scavenger. Scavenger was the #1 pick for me. Of course, Ninja and Stopping Power were also part of that, but Scavenger was the pick for me, perk for me. I had it on every class, like most people did, because that's how everybody usually rolled. But that seemed to be the most significant perk that I had in my that the game offered. In this game, it's different. I hardly ever use Scavenger because it's just I don't know why it changed from game to game. Maybe it's more frequently you're finding weapons more on the ground more than in, let's say, Modern Warfare 2. But I don't run Scavenger anymore. In fact, I don't think I had the Pro perk of that. My favorite perk, honestly, is actually Hacker Pro. I think it is invaluable, being able to see equipment from far away, and even the Pro version, I could really not care less, but I could do without. It is the whole hacker thing, being able to see this claymore that's on the other side of this room. Hell, I can see a claymore. We can see a claymore or whatever piece of equipment, you know, 3 walls away, and see it blinking or whatever it does with its redness there. So for me, that is my most valuable perk that I've had in this game, I think. You know, of course, you use what's it, Ghost. A lot of guys have the Ghost, and I have a Ghost class, but I don't like bringing that out unless there's some serious air power going on there. The other one I usually use, Marathon, is pretty much what I use, other than if I'm not using Hacker Pro, I put Marathon on because I really don't like the other tier 3 perks. Ninja, yeah, I mean, with new competitive playstyle that's out, actually Ninja will be probably used a lot more in people's class, especially with game types of search and destroy and things like that. But for me, I think besides Hacker Pro, I guess Marathon would be it, and that's only because there's nothing else really for me to grab, I guess. In the tier 2 perk, in the middle perk, I think my favorite, if there is one, of course, is Sleight of Hand. I have the whole issue of reloading, getting caught reloaded and getting killed that way. If I'm not running Sleight of Hand, I'll usually try to run dual mags to make up some of that speed. So Sleight of Hand is, yes, very important to me, an intricate part of my class setups, but I think Hacker Pro is probably more of that. And then usually on the first tier perk, the blue stuff, I run Flak Jacket Pro, which is probably a very, very close second to Hacker Pro. Those two, I could make arguments for both, especially the Flak Jacket Pro. Flak Jacket Pro is immensely huge for me. But if they're not running up a bunch of kill streaks or a bunch of napalm strikes, the Pro part of that is, whatever. But yes, that is a very important perk too. But I think I have to give it to Hacker and Hacker Pro. That was my favorite. And I'm just want to bring it out to you guys. What are your guys' thoughts, and what is your guys, if you could pick one perk as your absolute #1 perk that you love in this game, Black Ops, besides Second Chance, for those of you who run Second Chance, what would it be? Let me know. Let's have a discussion about it. And I will catch you guys later since this video is done. Take care.